Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from every matchup during Day 8 of the World's 2023 Swiss stage. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
The rotation from Ignar guarantees that Contracts can pick up that Gromp and stop falling further behind.
Yep, their bottom lane comes up, helps him out a little bit. Looks like we have Bel'Veth coming back towards mid as well. And remember, no flash here either!
Oh, Palafox, he's got to try to get away from this one. Can he out-juke the enemy Bel'Veth? No! It's first blood for Caps!
Nice pickup from G2 base. So far this early game going the way in which G2 want. The good news for NRG, not a significant difference in the gold so far.
Yeah, let's see about Ignar though.
Ignar, 150 HP left, trying to walk it off. Thick skin keeps him alive. FBI looking to put the damage into Hans Sama. Mickey now the one, soaking the damage, and FBI blasts some energy on the board.
Ignar's a tanky boy on the Tom Kench. He can go face checks to actually win this game because this energy lineup of champions doesn't have a lot of late game damage.
X flash over the wall from Mickey, but they're ready to turn it around. Pop Blossom onto two. Senna ulti comes in for the bottom lane, and Contracts goes for the ult. Caps is down, and Yike is on the run. Palafox and Contracts are looking for another, but they'll settle with the kill on G2's mid laner. Mickey barely hobbles away, but Ignar's going in. He won't quite have the tongue to get it done, but now Yike's got to retreat as well. G2 lose the scrimmage in mid.
Palafaker sees three. I will flash for this ultimate. If Yike is not there, we can at least get a flash out of Broken Blade. Maybe they get the kill also. If he is there, they have to back off though.
A TP's coming in from both sides now. Ignar using the Devour, keeping his AD carry safe, spits it back out now. Palafox looking for the knockup, only finds the Pop Blossom on the Cap. Mickey's still trying to walk away. A lot of damage on both supports, but Mickey's the first to fall. Another TP ready to reinforce the G2 lines, but Broken Blade is already there too late. He gets slowed down by the tongue lash as Palafox waits over the wall, and the play goes no further as
side Broken Blade gets a turret plate of his own, and again, remember, the Jacks for later. G2 do have quite a few scaling options available to them. Possible side lane play there.
FBI getting stunned up here. They're going to change see him down, and Caps gets the second kill of the game for G2.
I was not expecting FBI to die there. I really thought he would be fine. From G2, they find themselves a pick, but now NRG looking for the same bot lane.
Oh, Broken Blade walking into the brush. Contracts is ready to go. Dokla follows it up, and the helicopter crash lands. Contracts gets the fourth kill of the game there.
Nicely done by NRG, and now they're looking for Hans Sama.
Hans in some trouble as the Vault Breaker connects, and Palafox pummels them. Energy find the enemy AD carry for the first time this game.
Oh yeah, Hans Sama doesn't flash the Q, and so that's just enough of C to harass Dokla, but he's staying there under the turret. Meanwhile, the rest of Energy, teleport comes through. They actually want to go for a counter gank.
All right, they want to bring somebody in to make something happen here. Palafox, he finds the knockup onto the enemy jungler. Nearly got 100-0 Yike. The Bel'Veth only stays alive long enough to die to Contracts as Caps wants to run away, and Ignar's ready for the chase. He lands the first tongue lash, and he's ready to get those stacks. Contracts comes in, Caps falls down, FBI gets paid. Energy get two.
What did Energy eat for breakfast today? Because they are apps on as 5, and now they're looking for another pick top.
Here we go again. Broken Blade under pressure. Palafox making the rotation up as Dokla goes all out. Dokla, however, very, very low. Reinforced by the Senna ultimate, and the Pop Blossom is so awesome. It's Energy ready to win another one, but now Yike's ready for the follow-up, and Dokla's gonna run. The damage pours through. They lock down the enemy carry. Hansama falls. FBI's free firing. G2 cannot escape. Ace for nothing.
Energy are relentless. It is bottom play into top play into bottom.
It started with the range advantage, then winning skirmishes in the bot 2v2. Mickey now in danger.
Mickey, oh no, buddy, get out of there. The crash down. Will it get him away? He tries to flash, but the 5 will run him down. Contracts is on a rampage.
Cease and desist, my friend. What are we witnessing right now?
5 faster. It feels like that they're always collapsing first. They find another pick onto Mickey. He now finds himself with 5 deaths as NRG are sieging onto the mid tier 2. We're not even at 20 minutes yet, and NRG are knocking on the doors of G2's base.
Energy have always been at their best. Clear out the vision first. Oh, okay, they're just gonna start the Baron.
All right, they're ready to start going. Keep your eyes on Yike. Keep your eyes on Contracts. Energy.
Who's gonna keep him
the
out?
Baron. and they got it down to half HP. G2 on the approach, Contracts over the back wall, Palafox! 3-man pop blossom, but nobody ain't died yet. The first one down, Sama, and G2's in the run. Broken Blade tries to go back over the wall, but FBI's already on a killing spree, and Contracts is gonna be backed up. The helicopter won't save him. Dokla's unstoppable, and G2 are crushed.
And Energy can go.
Yikes, still alive. Surely they won't give him access to the pit.
Yike is close. Ignar goes up the wall, exhaust onto the Belveth. Palafox surviving the unleashed power thanks to the stasis. Yike still being scared away by Contracts. He goes back in with a ball breaker. The Belveth getting absolutely slammed in the 1v1 fight. Contracts is not in the pit. Yike might be able to go over the wall. The Baron's still at 2 HP. His cap is going to be taken very low, but Yike ain't back in the pit now either, as the Baron's finally going to be secured by Contracts. Broken Blade shows up. He decides to re-engage back over the wall versus Ignar. Energy on the retreat as G2 continues moving forward as 5, but their health bars are low. Energy.
4 members using their range. FBI just chipping away at the health bars of G2, and they're limited in their ways to stop him.
The range is so powerful. Gonna be stunned up now by Caps, but Palafox ready to turn it around. Ulti over the top. Mickey gonna be taken low, but he ain't killed yet. Finally dropped. Contracts goes godlike. Hans is ready to jump in, and Caps kills Palafox. It is a 1-for-1 trade saw 4 with a more valuable player dying on Energy's side, but the time that they bought is going to get them into the base. First inhibitor turret, first inhibitor, both down.
G2 just going for a Hail Mary play, trying to get enemy.
Their push, Vault Breaker gonna be charged. Turret's not really low enough to hard send it just yet. They're going to keep getting these waves up, but without the Baron, it's pretty easy for G2 and Caps to clear those waves away. Instead, it's going to be Caps getting engaged on. He drops the stasis to stay alive. Massive counter engage coming out from Mickey, but it will not matter. They're still going in. Yike barely surviving, getting away now with a stopwatch as Energy tries to regroup. Mickey goes for a crash down, but he's only going to be brought down. Yike stays alive under the tier 3 turret as Broken Blade and Hans try to retreat. Contracts leads the charge, and Yike is finally dropped down. The tier 3 turret falls, and with a 5v2 advantage, this should be it. Energy are on their march to the next turrets. All 5 players still alive. Han's gonna be knocked up into the air, taken down. They're all out, they're all in, and Energy are all about this game number 1. All 5 players standing tall as the Nexus will drop, and Energy will take game 1.
Contracts legendary on the Vi. Bignar deathless on the Tom Kench. Dokla deathless on the Cassante.
An ability to play to the bot side of the map.
Yeah.
NRG, they have a very similarly strong team fighting composition with a few more early game options, an incredibly strong top side. You look at Talia, gets the push, uses ults to roam up towards top. They threaten to dive onto the Ornn. A very easy access point to look.
Matchup presented by Mercedes-Benz with Hans and Ignar, the former teammates,
Dokla's
now
coming.
standing opposed. But we've got Dokla ready to TP in. They want to force G2 off of this. The Weaver's wall comes in. They're going to find Mickey as the isolated target, but he still has the flash to get away over the wall. Broken Blade using the Ornn Horn to try to get the wave shoved up, recognizing that his opponent has left. Caps, so it's not like he's pressured any further than that. Energy are on the Rift Herald. They already secured the Drake for themselves. They want to use the knockback. Nicely done from Yike. He gets rid of the enemy jungler. The smite steal is so... And I like what you talked about earlier, Vedius, with how difficult it is to engage on Energy's comp. I think both comps are a similar way, as Mickey and Caps are now both going in. Mickey's taken very low, but it's first blood over to Contracts. The Jarvan gets paid. Up with a Blade Caller, Ignar doesn't take a severe amount of damage just yet. Yike has arrived to reinforce, make sure there's not going to be any dive instead, so we don't actually get any turret dives from either team on any part of the map just yet. But Mickey goes fishing, he finds himself a connect. Dredge line onto FBI, who has to try to flash away. The feathers fly, and FBI will not survive. Hans Sama takes him down.
That is the EU bot lane.
Still trying to get away from this one. Dokla now finally not overheated anymore. Caps getting away. Nice movement there. Doesn't even have to spend the flash to get away from the Jarvan Cataclysm, as Energy tried to make a move, but they won't find it. Now the Ornn Horn is summoned up. Contracts with a re-engage back into Caps. They want to try to stop it, but now Dokla's got to be careful. Ignar and Yike both making their way into the fight as Dokla's only got 300 HP remaining. Mickey with another big dredge line. Ignar and Contracts here with the front line. Contracts has caught Caps. Huge re-engage coming out from Energy as the Poppy disengaged now might turn it back for G2. FBI has arrived, and now a...
Doesn't have his flasher. let's look for a play. But as you rightly said, Contracts constantly, back in the action.
Back in the action as Mickey and Yike gotta try to get away. Contracts with the engage on the enemy support. FBI's got the damage, but his Contracts getting the credit. Yike flashes over the wall to play. I wonder, how will this fight go? This could determine so much from such an even game.
Rumble ultimate is going to be massive. Caps looking for Dokla.
Dokla playing around the blast cone, trying to be careful. Weaver's wall over the edge. G2 are going to be equalized. Hansama goes up into the air as the Orn Horn is sounded off. A lot of damage. Back onto the middle as Ignor drops, but he's going to be traded for Mickey. Support for support. Palafox goes over the wall. They burn down Yike. Broken Blade with a knock-up back into Palafox, but now he's not able to find the damage. Hans is firing off, and Caps is still alive. A seismic shovel to Caps. They found the enemy mid. Energy 4v2, but health is low. Hansama is cut to ribbons by the boomerang blade of FBI.
And Energy are gonna pick up the dragon. Palafox with the flank up into the fog of war, onto the high ground, and he seismic shoved the Azir. Caps goes down.
I cannot count G2 out just yet. This is a team that has shown tenacity, that has shown the ability to scrap even when behind. Broken Blade coming in for the knockout. Palafox is just swooped to death as Contracts is ready to bring the same back to G2. Caps falls, and now they gotta try to get Yike out of trouble. He wants to run away, but the Jarvan with the EQ flash, and Ignar ain't done. He's gonna look to see if they might be able to find something else. Nice buffer from Broken Blade as Contracts goes in, but the equalizer comes down over the top. Contracts might just die. Huge shutdown back for Hans, but he'll fall after. Mickey wants to get out, but FBI cuts him off. Energy get a 4-for-2 trade.
No jungler, no problem. They're gonna burn down this Baron. Broken Blade is the only one for G2. Vedius, is there a forward now on the ledge that they remember from last time? Here we go, G2.
All right. The Drake's already down to half HP. Contracts ready to challenge. Equalizer over the wall as the Orn Horn comes out. Finds a single knockout, but it's going to be spell shielded. Caps with a swoop on the 2. Massive engage coming up from G2 when FBI is killed. Caps is going to be traded back as we now have a 4v4. Contract still looking to go back in. It's Palafox stealing away the soul. G2 gets a 2-for-1 victory, but it's soul back over to Energy. G2 trying to path their way up back towards the middle of the map, maybe over to Baron.
That was crazy. Even though Energy are losing the fight, Hans was untouched. They still manage, Contracts and Palafox, to combo the dragon. Mickey goes in!
Mickey! He ends up sending a dredge line straight from the food delivery service. Broken Blade, Yike and Hans, now in a 3v3. Broken Blade, Yike and Hans, now in a 3v3. Any chance of Baron is dashed as Palafox continues looking. Might be able to find a seismic shove. He flashed forward. Palafox with a crazy play. It won't find it yet, but they'll get Broken Blade at the very end.
The crucial thing here now is Contracts is alive, and they just got a big pick onto Broken Blade. The Baron is now up for grabs with the soul as well. Energy can melt this.
Caps is back alive. The Azir. Sweeper still active. Soldier in the brush, just looking to do a little scouting. It's up to the Emperor.
They have to give this up. I don't think that they can contest it.
Oh no, he walks right into the brush. Dokla's ready to provide the damage. Ignar may just die for it. Ignar lives, Caps at 400 HP. Dokla finally getting the heat gauge back. Caps burns, and Energy takes Soul and Baron back. All working together here on the top side. Weaver's Wall, a beautiful tool for just making it so you can kill the turret. Mickey's gonna be pushed back. Seismic shove, they won't kill him just yet. Orn Horn sounds off. Dokla's knocked up into the air. Palafox may be under pressure. Now they're gonna find some damage on Contract, but he won't be killed just yet. Caps is down. Dokla unstoppable. And now Mickey falls too. Broken Blade will be broken in half. Yike and Hans are on the run, but they won't get far. Poppy can't live. Hans can't stop him.
The loyal, the unwavering, the faithful shall be rewarded.
It is an ace for one. Nobody thought they'd win LCS. Nobody thought they'd beat G2. It's time to change your minds. Energy, win the game, defeat G2, and go to the quarterfinals. A lot of difficulties, but the situation where it always works best is with guaranteed CC to set it up for the spears.
Renekton Italy.
Exactly. When it has something like Renekton, point and click, you can't really mess those up, and it makes it easy for the Nidalee to get in there and get the ball rolling, because she needs... Yeah, Owner. Could be under pressure, as you can see. They see it marked with a spear. The three-man invade coming out from BLG. Crash down. Not going to find anything other than the red buff. Now they're backing away. Red buff still at about 1,000 HP. Owner taking some damage, gets ignited, has to continue falling back. Shun still trying to find a little bit of poke here. They engage. Oh, nicely catching Owner out, but now Shun's gonna back away. Owner with a flash out, trying to stay alive, but now Elk is under pressure, down to 100 HP. They're nearly gonna kill him. It's first blood back over to T1. The invade crashes and burns. Now Shun has to try to get away. The flash is already down. Can he escape the power of the Kench? He's been hit with the lick, the flash of the wall. How many licks to the center of a Nidalee Pop? It's only gonna take one more. Shun falls. Keria grabs the second kill of the game for T1. And he ain't done yet. Gumayushi's coming in. Keria's got a red buff. On is continuing to be slowed. T1 may have just won the game in 2.5 minutes. Just about to get that ignite back up and ready to go. So plenty of vulnerabilities down here.
Shun able to secure the second crab. Bit of an engage.
There comes the Abyssal Dive, but now the counterattack with the crash down. The spear goes wide. Gumayushi gets away, and now another counterplay coming out from Owner, but Keria is killed instead. BLG are on the board. The game's not done yet, boys.
Yeah, very smart. You have to pay attention to that bottom ching.
Yeah,
okay. Everybody's coming.
Yep.
Zaya's a little bit further, but Kaisa, but
it's a party. It's a party up here in the top side river. The Herald not going to be taken down just yet. They're going to smite it away. Owner picks up the eyeball. Everybody came to the party, but now we're all leaving to go do our homework. Keria finds a tongue lash onto Yagao. No more follow-up here just yet. Nice root coming out from Gumayushi. Now they're going to go in. There's the wombo combo. T1 ain't going to kill anybody just yet. Yagao barely gets away. Owner's ready to swoop in for the Cataclysm, and On gets turned off. Gumayushi flips the switch, and now Shun tries to fire back. Massive double kill over the top. Gumayushi is shooting straight.
Senna's gonna protect your flash.
Look at the gold here, picking up 3 kills in the bot lane, leading alongside Faker. They are identical right now. And he's only at 13 CS. The Senna doing wonders for T1.
Yeah.
Total damage. Zaya's topping those charts, but it's pretty easy to do when you're Gnar against a melee. Flashing forward. Mega Gnar into the wall. Wallop, rock toss. One more hit will do it. Zaya's solo kills. Bin.
This ain't no finals, okay?
This ain't no finals. Zeus is locked in. BLG are trying to respond, but they may be getting collapsed on.
Yeah, Keria comes in with the Abyssal Dive. They're ready to reinforce Owner and make sure that he doesn't get
solo kills like this. When you're winning team fights, well, there you go.
There it is.
Revealed. Yes, easy setup for them, as expected. Dragon number 1. It's wave. T1. They rotate Faker over to mid and collect another objective, simultaneously taking the Rift Herald and mid lane.
Just beautiful stuff from T1 here in this first game in the best of 3. Objective bounties are available soon. That lets you know the state of the early game here, just 17 minutes in.
Yeah.
And everything looking up for T1 here in the game 1 of this series.
It's just so incredibly hard for BLG to find a time to fight, because you're down on these item power spikes, but also it doesn't get better for you if you wait. But there's a pick!
Zeus getting jumped on. They're throwing the kitchen sink at him. Beautiful shutdown from BLG.
That's the wrong side of Summoner. It's the moment.
All right, TP coming in. They want to try to stop this, find a punish. Knock up on 2 coming out from Owner. Gumayushi looking to disengage back up towards the top side of the jungle. TP coming in now. T1 regrouping. Low health bars on BLG.
Zeus is taking towers right now. Zeus did not join. T1 said, we're fine without you, buddy.
All right, Bin is low. Still lots of free firing damage coming out from Gumayushi. Remember, there is no ulti available for Alcon. Goes in, finding a Magnet Storm onto 3, but he ain't gonna find any kills just yet. On is gonna die first. They take out the jungler second. Bin ain't gonna get it. Shun is down. T1, run them over.
The range is lethal from T1. 4 versus 5, BLG just can't even get close to T1. And when they finally do, Keria devours his mid laner and brings him back into the fight to wreak havoc. Keria, he's not done.
Oh no, he even stops Bin's recall. If he gets this croc here, there it is. Abyssal Dive. 40 seconds. The minions will do enough work onto the inhibitor here on the top side themselves. Zeus about ready to transform. Magnet Storm was used for a whole lot of nothing. Owner's got Yagao locked down, but Owner's gonna drop instead. They'll trade him back for the mid laner, and Shun falls too. Now it's 2 inhibitors down, and a 4v3 for T1. The souls are all over the place, but they're the souls of BLG players, as T1 is not stopping here. Elk may have been the one to take out Owner, but now the push just keeps going. Zeus will grab another on Bin, as Elk has the killer instinct right back into his own fountain. He flashes away just to live. T1 just stomped BLG in game 1.
Gary is having fun too.
Oh, he
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from the matchup between T1 and BLG during Day 8 of the World's 2023 Swiss stage. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
vision.
I like this.
We talked about the gank setup early on. Faker has no idea.
Shun coming around. There's the stun. Scatter the weak. Faker tries to flash, but Yagao's got him for first blood. Counterattack from Owner, but doesn't look like there's a whole lot to get here. Nah, the Jarvan's probably not strong enough for this. Owner loses his own
Thing away as he moves towards his wolf camp. Bin? No.
No,
He's just saying don't.
that doesn't
he
have-
is!
Oh, it
Oh!
does! Zeus went back in thinking he might find an outplay, and Bin just beats him on the head with a stick.
Uh-oh, no flash Faker.
Faker doesn't get hit by the scatter of the weak, but it doesn't even matter. The unleashed power should be enough. Faker's just buying some time. Beautiful from BLG in game 2.
Now this is BLG. Bin, I thought he was just saying,
The side of the screen creeping ever closer to that point. Both of those ultimates incredibly effective at setting up some plays, as Ben wants to go in on Zeus, who knocks him back into the cask. But the Jack's still so strong, man.
Hang on.
Such an iconic pick
Here
for
we go.
Ben, and he's not afraid to use it. Zeus gets killed again. Ben. Farm train needs to keep chugging along the tracks, as T1 is going to start up this Drake. We'll see if they can get it before BLG can interfere. Bin and Zeus just scrapping up here in the top side, as now we are going to see a TP coming in, but it's from Yagao, who just picked up the Leandries. Owner's going to lose the opportunity for his combo, and the Dragon's going over to T1. But what about the fight? On trying to get away. Guma wants to get excited. Beautiful engage with the Yagao. T1 may lose their jungler, but they're going to get 3, and a Drake back for it. Opportunity, but the problem is still the top lane for them. If you're looking at what's going on up there, Bin could be a serious issue, and if you're BLG, that's something you know you can play around as the game goes forward. On's gonna be caught by Shockwave. He could not live through it, and Faker's on the board.
BLG just got Carrier's flash, but T1.
Kind of lackluster Dragon, they immediately concede another pick, and you can see now that like they've kind of lost that control. It's not over yet.
Oh, nice catch, BLG. More money on Yagao. MasterCard lane economy snap. That's all they're gonna get though. Trade of ulti, Shockwave for the Unbreakable Will.
Look at top though, you see once again Shun hovering around Bin, looking for a potential play, maybe a dive. But no, it looks like with the wave clip from Zeus Flash.
Oh, Owner just flashing in, looking for the damage here onto Elk. Nearly finds him. Super Mega Death Rocket ain't gonna get it, but the flag will be planted on the corpse of the enemy AD carry. BLG trying to get away now.
Fights by chunking down on. I mean, last time they even got his ultimate and half-elfed him, but now he's behind them with a big flank.
He's looking for the flank. Beautiful two-man stun. Gumayushi gets hit by it. On's coming around from the side. Guma's got to be careful, but Shun flashes back over the wall off to the left, keeping himself alive as Elk gets trapped in the Cataclysm here yet again. The feathers fly. Owner tries to stay alive. A dunk from the Super Mega Death Rocket. A double kill of Gumayushi. He's excited, and he just can't fight it. T1 are turning this game on its head and suplexing BLG. Kobe's implying there's some goat trying to hide around the barnyard.
Right, yeah.
Have you seen the mountain goats up on those tiny cliffs? Like, it is crazy. Oh,
they're trying to catch Owner this time, but instead it's on, and Gumayushi's unstoppable. They found Yagao! Shut down for Faker! Enemy mid, dead! Enemy engage, dead! Baron is the target.
2 bouncers here. Carrier and Zeus gonna make sure he's getting nowhere near that thing.
It's not getting
Nope.
an opportunity to even try.
Oh, but they got it with the tongue lash.
Oh!
Elk has to flash over the wall. Elk with a potential massive outplay as Zayas goes into the stasis, but he keeps himself alive. Gumayushi is dominating and Bin will not find the stun here with a counter strike. They got the Baron. They got back into mid.
To stay safe. Yes, the resounding answer from all of T1 is yes. Faker with his crown shattered.
Okay, Owner with the engage, forcing the flash at Iagao. Beautiful flag and drag right back out over the wall. Bin gonna be the target now as On looks to try to provide some disruption. Shun back over with a ball breaker, but he ain't gonna find a whole lot. Re-engage from Owner. Stopwatch to stop them in their tracks. Oh my goodness, it's T1! Just absolutely rolling over him. Double kill for Guma, triple kill for Guma. Owner picks up another. Bin's the last man left alive, and he's gonna walk home with a broken leg.
The front line for T1.
Oh, hang on, back in the action.
Back in the action yet again. Shun trying to get away. Super Mega Death Rocket not gonna find the target, but Gumayushi finds the kill on Elk instead, and they'll happily take that. Bin trying to disengage with a leap strike back to his jungler, but now he's gonna be thrown up into the air by Owner yet again. Shut down over to Gumayushi. T1 may have just won the game.
Another convincing fight for T1. BLG just, they have no options in the fight. T1 are just consistently getting the better of them. Shun is forced to retreat. The TP now coming in from both Zayas and Faker.
T1 are ready to end it here. The early game was tough. The top lane was rough. And for BLG, it was not enough. T1, the greatest team ever in League of Legends, is ready to bring it back and do it again. They're on the Nexus, and they're on their way to the quarterfinals.
And these were some of the best highlights from the World's 2023 Swiss stage matchup between T1 and BLG. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.